welcome to another Waypoint FPL update. We are back. Chris is back, fresh from getting in the house. How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going well. So it has been a full-on day, but we're good. We're good. My day could be worse. Could be Joe Bart. So
yes, yeah. You don't owe any money to any government or anything like that, or defenders. So positive. That's what we like to hear. And you don't even know fines to Waypoint anymore because you played them. You don't even know fines to Waypoint anymore either because you paid them. So
no, I did exactly that. So I'm off the hook. Yeah, so the feds aren't coming for me.
No, yeah, absolutely not. Can't say the same for the rest of you, unfortunately. Get your fines paid. Remember, I said they're going to double some of them if they don't get paid tonight. We'll get to the fantasy though, Chris. So Luke retains his top spots, Chris. I think this must be a record this season for weeks at the top. It has narrowed though. He is now only 2 points clear of Brett, who had the second highest score of the week. So we'll take a look at Brett's team quickly here with the 84. So he had Ray and Goal got 6, Gabriel got 12. Mark Gay for the FA Cup winning, Community Shield winning, soon to be Europa Conference leading Crystal Palace. He got 10 points. Ezzy got 3, Foden got 4, Haaland to be captain got 26. João Pedro, despite your lambasting, Chris, paid off for Brett's faith with 9, and again a pass. I'm not going to repeat it, but Mateta got 9 as well. So good day for Brett.
Very good day, yes, absolutely. João Pedro showed me, but don't worry, he'll be going back to his usual ways next week, scoring 2 points. No, fair play. I think again, some solid defensive performance there from Gabriel, and as you mentioned, the Premier League's best defender, Mark Gay. But yeah, nothing really in midfield, and then a big 26 from Haaland and 2 9s up front. No problems there. But Brett has sold his soul to the devil by playing 2 Palace players. And for that, I just can't respect it. But that's the way it goes in fantasy sometimes. Sometimes you've got to sell your soul to get the result.
Absolutely, yeah, we know that all too well from our NFL Fantasy League. We'll go on to the 4th place team now, which is Ethan, who moves up into 3rd, and he got the highest score of the week, Chris, with 86. So we'll take a look at his team as well. I imagine there'll be some familiar names. Yeah, Ray again, Gabriel again, Kukureya with 7, Senesi with 3, Ndai with 9, nice play there. Saar again, Palace player featuring, got 3. João Pedro, of course, with the 9. Haaland captain again, and Gyökeres with 7 as well. So again, similar-ish on that, but just ekes out Brett, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, what we're seeing this year is that midfielders have no value. I mean, that's fair. So yeah, but another defensive performance once again. Same sort of players as you said, but I like Ndai. That's a good one. Like, Ndai is going to be focal point for Everton for most of the season now. I think we've seen enough of him that he has some serious individual talent. So. Yeah, the fact that he's a midfielder as well is good value in this game.
Yes, it is slightly odd sometimes, the categorisations of wingers not being forwards and midfielders, but hey, you take it and maximise it. Like you say, midfield isn't necessarily the best this year. Alex slides down to 4th. I slide down to 5th as well. Interesting nugget though, Chris. 3rd, 4th, and 5th place are all on 600 points at the moment, so that's good fun.
Wow, close.
Yeah, we are fairly distantly behind Luke and Brett. 28 points behind Brett, obviously, but it's not too big a gap, so not that bad. We have to go all the way to 14th for the league's, I think, 3rd highest score of the week, which was Alex Martinique with 81. So we'll take a quick look at his team, see how it differs or not. Not possibly, because he's got Ray and Gabriel again, and Dai again. Sorry again, Haaland again. So yeah, it's very similar actually. But the bench though, yes. What could have been, Chris? What could have been with Caicedo and Chalobah?
The bench. I don't know. I don't know whether this team's being looked at correctly, but why are you benching Caicedo in his form at the moment? Just get him in there.
Yeah, he's really come good, hasn't he? He's looking every bit. What, 70, 90, whatever ridiculous sum of money it was, but it seems to be paying dividends now.
Absolutely that. So yeah, this team has all the markings of a bit of a rudderless ship there, but look at this again. Haaland, João Pedro, and Mateta. Forgetting João Pedro, we know that but it's the same kind of guys all in the same team. In fact, Gabriel, I think, has been in every team we've seen so far.
Yeah,
which tells you it all. Yeah. But yes, as it pains me to say, because I think Gabriel's as a defender, pretty average. But, as someone who gets up and scores goals, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, for sure. We'll turn to the bottom of the table now, which features familiar faces. Tim is still in bottom. followed not far off by, fairly far off by Jake, but Jake's still in 23rd as well. As you remarked last time around, Chris, the fraud verts is coming through strong with the inspired team names for those two there. But the lowest score of the week does not come from either of those. That comes from Mike Wells, who is in 20th now with 38. So not one of the super lowest scores we've seen, but yeah, compared to the ones we've just seen, obviously a lot lower. So he had Haaland, who he did not captain, he only got 13. He captained Voltemada against West Ham. That's probably one of the few times that's not paid off this year. Bruno Guimaraes only got 4 as well against West Ham, and then Ezra Saka with 3, and then just some cardio points beyond that, Chris. So a rather forgettable week for Mike.
Indeed, a low score from such a big man. But yes, that's 3 points across his entire defence. If you include the keeper, it's 5 amongst 4 players, which isn't great. That's one of those teams where you think on paper probably better than you think, but actually there's been a lot of money spent on midfield there, when other teams you've seen have scored big points have evened that out between midfield and defence. So yeah, not the best week there all round, I have to say. But yeah, he hasn't been on this metric very often, so I suppose that's a good thing. Which is a blip.
Yeah, absolutely. And that brings us to the end of another Waypoint FPL update. So as always, Chris, the final word is yours.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully it's on again. It's raining outside. It's a classic thing, but no, it should be fine. So 9:20 tomorrow at Brookersfield. We've got to put the nets up, get warmed up, get on that pitch for 10:15 kick-off. But aside from that, I think the squad is settled now. Yeah, look, hey, we've got to try and get a result tomorrow. I think with the team that we've got a really strong team from 1 to 15 now tomorrow. So yeah, so I think we've got a great chance. So just got to play our way, nice and relaxed. We'll be okay. So see you there tomorrow, 9:15 for a 10:15 kickoff at Brookersfield. Thanks.